So I think the problem with society is that it looks at problems from a freedom perspective. Yeah. So every individual, secular liberal society says, first of all, that God doesn't matter. Yeah. God should not be the source for defining public morality. Individual morality is fine. You can decide for yourself. So God doesn't matter. Neither does looking at, like, when governments make laws that allow people to do things that were hitherto disallowed. So, for example, a man marrying a man, a woman marrying a woman, for example, gay marriage, for example, or reducing the age of consent from 18 to 16, or banning marriage from 16 to 18-year-olds until the age of 18, say marriage can't happen at 16, only 18. They only look at it from a freedom perspective or a very a narrow perspective on the issue, but they don't look at what are the societal consequences of our decisions. And nobody is there. There's no government department looking at, okay, if that law is passed, if that law is passed, what are the consequences on the whole of all these policies being passed? And so the reality is that the destruction of the family, the move away from marriage, the push to for people to just live a life where they're working and they're having married different partners or whatever, and they focus on their careers, and then later on in life they maybe think about marriage, and by the time maybe women who think about marriage later or have a committed relationship, they're over age of 40, they don't have the ability to have children, or it becomes much more difficult at that age. What's consequences in society of this reduced birth? They said the birth rate's gone to a level where it can't be restored now. It can't go back to a level where it needs to be for us to have enough people to do the jobs that are required to be done in the society. And therefore there's a big push from the same people who are not getting married. The same people who are attacking Islam and say Islam is this, Islam is that, and that church is being turned into a masjid or whatever, are the same people who don't go to church, don't get married, don't have children, and now they are the ones who are actually the victims of this society, because they can't find a partner and so all their pent up rage and dissatisfaction with society has been diverted from where it should be on a state that's failed them, to not to the rich who are exploiting them, but to the Muslims who are given this imaginary power that these people are the ones who are causing your problems. And I think these people are really are victims as much as everybody else.